Already my stuff is broken. My poor camera is trying so hard. This is like a quarter of my face. I like the view of the closet because that's apparently all you're getting. Oh Lord, how do I fix this? This is so wrong. We're getting okay. This is a little bit better. We're getting somewhere. Just reposition a little bit. Y'all get the wide angle view here today. Izanaka! Clouds on my yeah. This is especially since you are getting the wide angle view because my webcam's actually pushed a little bit further back and the resolution's higher. I like this. Only downside is the lighting is not that great with the way that it shines down. So I'm either gonna have to set up some different type of light, and this is with the ring light too. Actually, it looks like the ring light's just blinding it out more. So let's turn the ring light off. That's a little bit better. Not too much. But as you can see, we have actually have an office now, even though it's just jam packed full of stuff and clothes. So we still got to reorganize things, kind of put everything where we want it, figure out how in the world we're gonna redecorate this room. I don't know yet. I literally just moved in all my stuff over the weekend. We have a long time to figure it out. But new apartment, yay! I'm so excited. I know. I feel like I've been away from like both streaming and just away from the game for far too long, especially over this past weekend. But it was for good reason. Because of course, again, I was moving in with the partner, so we are finally living together now, me and Rafe. So excited, so excited. Mm. As I almost spill like Pepsi all over the front of my face. And we've got the old classic Thor cup back into play. The only reason we're drinking out of Thor cup today is because my one winged healer thermos is actually still in a bag or in a box somewhere. And I did not have the chance to make tea. Um, I don't have a Keurig machine at this abode yet. I say that very tentatively. So I wasn't able to like quickly make my tea like I do on usual nights. But hey, boil a pot of water, just as easy, right? I might not be around much after September getting kicked out. I saw that there was a. You said something about that on Twitter. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Celine. Is there like I don't know. I feel like this may not be the best or most appropriate time to ask, but like, is there at least a plan or something, or a plan in the making to make sure you're gonna, be okay? I'm also trying to like reposition speakers on my desk because they're just laid out all over the place. How do I? Like, even the resolution on my screens is different and weird with the way I had to reset everything up because I've also switched out one of my monitors. My roommate got his 4K monitor that I use as my primary display back, so I'm no longer, blinded by the light every time we get a white screen of doom. But that also meant I had to go and change like all of my graphic settings and like my super virtual resolution that I have for my screens was all turned off by default for some reason. So there's a lot of updating and stuff I had to change. At the moment, getting a car for myself, stuffing cat. My bestie's gonna talk with her folks to see if they have a room for me. Okay, okay. At least something's in the works and there's a plan being made. That's what I mostly just wanted to make sure. But yeah, just like you said, Celine, today we're doing New Game Plus. It's been a handful of weeks since we've had a chance to really touch base on this and get back around to doing the old story content in Final Fantasy. And you were exactly right. Last time we were talking about it, we are on part 4 of the story. Oh God, where's my overlay? Hello, police. Hide it. Turn it back on. Oh no, is it not working? All right. Well, that came on. That's the webcam. The overlay source is not working. Oh no. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, it came back. I was like, y'all, I broke it. You're in part 5. Oh, so I'm not too far behind you then. Granted, I don't know how much we're gonna get done tonight, cause one, I'm an hour late for stream. Not only was I, trying to get my computer set up, make sure drivers were working and audio was doing what it was supposed to, but I also got trapped in the bathroom for a while. My stomach has not been the happiest of campers today, but I've also had a lot of good food in the past 48 hours, and I just don't think my body was prepared for actual substance, considering my ramen noodle diet that I've had for the past few weeks. Oh god, I'm okay. I swear, I'm not dying. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to fix this light situation. This overhead glare. Can I like point the camera down? Does that help any? No, not really. I don't know. We'll figure it out. See if we can get like a different light source or something. But let's resume part 4 of the story here. Switch to a little bit of lower-fi music. Knocker rocket prepping for liftoff. It's Team Naka blasting off again. Alright, story. What were we doing? Realm Reborn 4. Every little thing she does is Magitek. Ooh, wait, is this the quest when we get Maggie? I think it is, because that's right. When we last left off on this story, we just got to the workshop that Sid, Biggs, and Wedge were all gonna take over, and they were gonna like soup up Maggie and put like a mammoth core in her or something along those lines, if I remember. She's gonna be a good girl. Ooh, thank you. They brought me food. And my mouse wheel is not working. I was actually just checking my email before we went live here because I still haven't replaced my mouse. The mouse wheel is still not broken, but it doesn't work right. So sometimes I can't zoom in or out, or all of a sudden I'll start auto running because apparently my mouse thinks I hit the middle mouse button when I didn't. And of course, Razer wants me to pay out of pocket for a replacement mouse before they ship it out. So I have to pay for it, wait for it to get here, send my old one back, and then I get reimbursed for the cost. I get it. I understand why they do that, but whatever. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to speak to Slathborn? Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. A total professional. My Razer software is also trying to go crazy. Get that off screen. Okay, that's better. Now, I will say with this screen not being as crazy bright as the 4K monitor is, I feel like the contrast might be off. I haven't messed with like any of the settings or done anything with this screen. Oh god, I hit a button and I don't know what I did. No, how do I exit? Okay, I'm not gonna play with the buttons. Knock a professional cat will knock things off table for 50K. I mean, hey, if it pays the bills, it pays the bills, right? Just saying. Sid would have you assist in the repair of the Magitek armor. This was a bunch of fetch quests, if I remember correctly. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitek core, which drives it, is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have any access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details. Yep, this is where we had to get the mammoth heart. I remember this. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitek core is worn beyond use, and we need to find a replacement soon. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers of the Castrum Century had remembered to replace the cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution to substitute the Magitek core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. But by my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order at a first-rate mammoth heart, or for a first-rate mammoth heart, with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah, collect it, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of mumble something something because he wants me to pay for it. I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It is for a good cause. Just automatically make the assumption that I'm going to pay for everything. Yeah, thanks, Wedge. You know, it's not like I'm broke or anything. Don't look at my gill in the top bottom right corner. Oh, it's hidden by my overlay. Never mind, you can't see it. Haha. Actually, most of my guild recently disappeared because I'm bidding on a large mansion in Lavender Beds, and I really hope I win, but I know I'm at least fighting 27 other people for it. At the very least. Where are we going next? Naga's pores. I am. You know, just because there's a, you know, 8-digit number over there in the corner, that means nothing at all. Not a zip zero. We're going to Thanalan. We're going to Ul'dah, actually, specifically. Don't mind my ramblings. I speak of nothing. Oh my god, this chicken lasagna is so good. Goldsmith Guild. Totally blanked out on where I was supposed to go. I got food, I was distracted. This is a little weird for me trying to keep track of my screens though. Because how it used to be is I had my primary right in front of me, my secondary monitor, which usually had like my OBS, my chats. Usually, the screen that I work from for my day job is right here on my second screen, and my third one would be further down the line off to my right hand side, and that would be like all of my audio controls, my soundboard, social media. I would do that on my third screen. Now, with the way that the setup is, my screen, my third screen, which would typically be way over here on my right hand side, is now to my left. So I keep catching myself wanting to go over here and there's nothing there. So y'all gonna see me bounce around a lot. I don't have water saline, but I do have. I called this Pepsi earlier, didn't I? I meant to say I have Coke Zero in my Thor cup. If y'all remember the Thor cup, because my one wing healer thermos is still packed up at the moment. Good old serendipity. Such a beautiful soul she is. Come to collect the mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphino's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Servant. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the mammoth's heart. May it serve you well, and oh, and do please pass on my compliments to your master. She's got a crush on Alphino. Estinian would be upset. Oh wait, we can just teleport directly back to Mordana. Again, I know what I'm doing. 100%. Sir, you need water. I have been drinking a lot of water, actually. We've got a big Brita water pitcher and then a pure water container that are both in the kitchen. So we're getting in the habit of making sure that those are stayed filled up. So always plenty of water to drink. And the only reason why I've drunk so much Pepsi Max and Coke Zero and Mountain Dew over this past weekend is because I needed to stay caffeinated to move my entire household. So I was justified in my purchases of diet soda. Although I would really kill for a cream soda right now. Not the diet kind, like an actual cream soda. Why was she sweeping in front of the whatever? People sweep for various reasons. Mm. Lasagna so good. Mm. I feel like Garfield all of a sudden. Lasagna. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. I mean, I kind of wouldn't be the main character if it just flopped on us. You'd be more like Garfield if you had a loathing of Mondays. Well, I mean, this Monday in particular was a holiday, so it's kind of hard to be hating on this Monday. But considering that I do have the regular, like, Monday through Friday, like, day job, yeah, Mondays can sometimes suck. Oh, but this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Actually, it didn't cost us a dime. He'd have to eat a lot of lasagna, though. I mean, they're pretty cheap to get, like, the box dinner lasagnas. It wouldn't be that difficult. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino? Coming from an influential family certainly does have its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Never comfortable about the way he said should. There, she's ready. Magitek armor, engage. All of a sudden, I want to play, what's that one Alexander Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fight? I want to go back and do brute armor. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Smack with his wrench. And she comes online. Who knew that the key to starting up your own Magitek armor was to kick it in the toe? She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through the paces, Nakara. Would you care to do the honors? Yeah, because it's part of the quest. Sir, you make lasagna from scratch, not box. Yes, but I'm a horrible cook. I'm likely to ruin it, and I would much rather just have the pre-made kind in a box that's hard to mess up. Just saying. Just saying. Talking about battle on the grid or some shit? Wait, what? Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply just come back here and we'll start again. I forgot what I had to shoot from up here. I think a bunch of enemies spawn when I'm on top of the crystal high ground here, whatever you want to call it. It's my artillery position. It's like going into siege mode with a StarCraft tank as a Terran. No anomalous movements. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Oh, like literally jump off. Woo! Oh wait, north. This way. Leg joint absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. I thought we had to fight stuff. Or am I just saying it too early? I want to blow stuff up. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. But I want to fight stuff. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss as to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms? Whereas Magitek cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team? In which case, we should do all our best to make her feel welcome. Yeah, because our Magitek armor has feelings. That's why we gave her a name. Oh, that's right. I have to do the emote. Welcome, Maggie. All she does is click. Proceed. This is where we get to fight stuff. Oh, daft as it fell, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to the bloody standstill, but what were you expecting it to do anyways? Bob us as a courtesy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is still so important to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an how do you say that? Onerous? I don't know. Task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Onerous? Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitek core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Because that makes perfect sense. Imperials, they've come for the armor. They want to take their ship back because we stole it. Damn it, they have us cornered. Here they come. There's the Reaper. I knew there was a fight somewhere. Taken by the traitor Garland, and is that the Akon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. He already knows. We're screwed. We need help. It says that the words are hard. Sid said the hell you will. Oop. Break their communications. We've located the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Sir, you ain't got a signal. You have no cell bars. It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we reclaim it, destroy it. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it, is what he actually said. Bloody hells. Knock it up. Protect the armor at all costs. Yep, cause it's my fight, apparently. I just realized I did not mean to join this as a sage. But, oh well. Get to fight it is something I haven't tried yet before. That AoE is way too strong. Ooh, you need to die. No. I wanted to fight it on the Magitek. I see you, said Maggie. I see all of you. Chief, look, she moved. Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Because we protected her. She feels safe. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. 100% just realized the game noises were muted. There, the finishing touch. She has her own emblem. Look, 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 look. Look. Come on, camera. Show it off. Show it off. Yeah. She's officially part of Garland Ironworks. Those Final Fantasy VIII graphics. They're amazing. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a Mammoth Heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would much rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that, let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Big and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new, and we're as prepared as we're ever gonna get. Dun, da, da, da. Moving on. Escape from Castrum Sentry. Sid awaits confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. Who are we rescuing again? How goes your preparations, Naka? We leave as soon as you're ready. I forgot who got kidnapped. Valmont? You came? Who's this guy again? Thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women about to make my lifelong wish come true. I forgot who you were. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. I almost said my mother. She was sweet, a caring woman, and with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing she was, gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk, living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Fire Nation came. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not too far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years later that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot, though. You ain't been here 10 minutes and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us way too much credit, Glaumont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Aye, any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as wait, what? There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, see, and not so much with swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralger give you the strength. That grin, that creepy grin. I don't like it. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. But first, we got friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Strongholds patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Does that mean I can show up in my regular outfit and just be like A to Z and just wipe everything off the map? Please. That would be awesome. Do I even have the disguise? Do I have to wear it in this version? Nope, I don't even have the disguise. I don't think it's required to wear it in New Game Plus. Or do I? Is it in my armory? No. Well, if he didn't give me the disguise, then... Well, where do I get the disguise from? Oh, wait, Glaumont? Lost your Imperial disguise, you daft sod. 'Tis lucky I thought to acquire some spares. In case you've forgotten, these ain't exactly easy to get a hold of. I'm sorry, I didn't know I had to keep them. Yep, sure enough, it wouldn't let me do the mission if I was not wearing those. Dear God, that doesn't even look like me at all. You can't see the helmet, sad face. I've got to turn up the brightness on this monitor as soon as I figure out how. Brightness. Oh my God, it says it's at 100%. You got to be kidding. What about contrast? No, no. Done. Done. Oh, how do I... There's gotta be a contrast setting. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, I think I found it. That's 100%. Oh God, anything darker and you can't even see the screen anymore. So yeah, we're gonna turn that all the way up. Then there's also color control. Ooh, ooh, I don't know if I like that. It looks like it's already on the best one. Sad face. Alright, we're gonna exit and leave it alone before I screw something up. Alright, Sid, where are you? There you are. Hmm. So good. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite the dashing figure in Imperial black and crimson. Ooh, is Sid trying to hit on me? But now is not the time for jest. Oh, he says he's joking. Don't scare me like that, Sid. Mislead a man like that. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out there and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the Stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl, so be ready to beat a hasty retreat. I still don't like the fact that I'm not wearing the helmet. That was so extra, sir. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Don't be sus. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did just leave a message for you. Something along the lines of don't do anything reckless if memory serves. Wise words. Also famous last words, too. Alright then, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Naka. May the 12 keep you. Hey, I know who the 12 are. I actually fought them, or at least 3 of them. But you don't know that, because we traveled back in time to do all this story content again. This music is really not fitting with this cutscene, like, at all. Smack her harder. So I feel like there's almost this kind of like love-hate relationship going on between Livia and Minfilia right now, if I'm not mistaken. Turn down the music a little bit here. I mean, yes, but not the way that you want to do it. Again, not the way you wanted to do it. Smack her again. Nobody asking for death here. Do explain. You almost got me excited, Livia. Oh my god, Minfilia? I don't think I've ever heard you make those noises. That maybe like a decade ago. Alright, we are now inside the castrum. I wonder if I can actually take off the outfit. Would I get busted? Is there a shortcut to say? Nope, there's not. We're gonna do that. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You be engrossed too. Had you the tribunus command? Oh wait. You be engrossed too. Had the tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported? What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when you next pass that way. Just basically tells me all the confidential information he knows right on the spot. Doesn't check my ID. Doesn't even know if he recognizes me or not. Like, thanks, guy. You're such a loyal soldier. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Ostadens, are you? Welcome to the Castrum Sentry, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. And that one's a little uptight. And then we got one taking a nap behind the trees. Shouldn't I be at my post? I suppose so, but such things don't seem to matter anymore. I've fallen for one of the prisoners. She's all I can think about as of late. Am I deviant for wanting her to salute me? I would actually understand more if he would have said if I wanted one of the prisoners to hit me or slap me, but to specifically salute him? Sir, I think you've been in the military a tad too bit long. Oh, wait, did I not salute him? I think all I did was talk to him. My bad. Wrong button, Naka. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there. And oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, all right? I dare say you know the one I mean. The Svelt? Svelt? Am I saying that right? Blonde? Goodness, no. It's the Lalafelian miss. Tataru. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? You little perv. Oh my god. I must go protect the precious. Tataru, no. I shall not allow you to be violated. What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribune's behest, you say? This is highly irregular. But it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification card. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. So trusting. Hey Biggs, guess what? I stole this without having to steal it. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Guess what? I got a key. Oh. I also have lasagna. All those other soldiers in the background, not even paying us any attention. I'm telling you, they're the stormtroopers of this universe. Ooh, is this a Magitek fight? I think it is. As Minfilia screams, make her scream more. Oh, thank goodness they're safe. But she's screaming. I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. He's like, okay, make good on your threat. Oh, poor Tataru. And of course, Wedge, being his lovely secret crush that he's got on her, which is not really so secret. We risk letting the entire castrum know we're here. Well, we're gonna have to fight something. We may not get a better chance. Hey, Riker, how's it going? I'm finally back. I moved in to the new place. Got my computer and everything set up. And it seems to be working okay. Nothing's blown up in my face yet. A Reaper. Seized when? Have you bought Henchman Store? I have not, no. I need a toothpick. Really bad. The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. We gotta fight. I mean, asking you shall receive, dude. Strike my last. There's your Reaper. Eliminate the intruders. Wedge is like, I'm ready. Let's do this. Why are you... Look, I've been busy moving, okay? This is the first time I've been on my computer since putting it back together. I need to kill the little guy. Boom, dead. Now let's kill the black mage. Oop. Alright, then the big guy, which I'm assuming, yeah, he's a tank. He's a marauder. Zap him harder! Okay. Nakara, I was so scared. Oh, I hate. Oh my god, I really hate it when she cries. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened to you had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Your Andre is like physically incapable of speaking in layman terms. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them, you fools! Fell, and I shall have your head. Off with their heads! And what have we here? Another very strong female character that I love from this game so entirely much. The Tribunus herself. You have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Well, she is kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's wall, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Y'Shtola's just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in amidst the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia San Junius. I feel like she says that with such contempt. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands, and you who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We're never going to forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your god. He's about to lay down the smackdown. More intruders. Confound it. Eat it with me. Boom. Peeta's like, honey, you tried. After them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. They're addressing her almost like she's the first lady. She mad. There they are. Fan out and surround them, said random sentry number 5. Tataru's still freaking out. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Guess what, boys? No, Wedge, don't do it! Too late. Yes, Naka. Fight them all. Protect us. Why me? And can I put my original gear back on? I mean, there's no point for me being left in disguise. We're about to find out in a second. Please don't immediately throw me into battle. No, 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 no. Let me change, let me change, let me change, let me change. Yes! There's all my good gear. One shot. Oh, he's invulnerable. How do I make him not invulnerable? Oh, there's a shield generator somewhere. Okay. I gotta find it and then blow it up. The Magitek shield has now been disabled. Now we can blow it up. Kaboom. Wow, really? I didn't one-shot it? I'm like significantly higher level. Oh, there's a bunch of them. And another shield generator somewhere. Yeah, but where is it? Oh, there they are. Attack that one. Attack that one. Attack that one. Papa Limo, heal yourself. Sir. That one's still invulnerable. That means there's a shield generator still floating around somewhere. There you are. Ooh, kill it. Okay. Oh, I am level synced. Okay. For some reason, I thought I was level 90, especially when I was one-shotting stuff earlier. I was confused. Hmm. Run away, run away. Excuse me? Just in the nick of time. Look at Ida being a badass. Yes. Right? As if that was a good thing. Fool level level. I love with that Irish accent. She has a mind of her own. And she likes me. Unfortunately. I trust you, Sid. The longest 5 seconds ever. And I'm supposed to be 5? Or not true, guys. You may be able to see something that we're not seeing, but we also see a lot more that you don't also. For a second there, I thought that said embrace treason for a second. I was like, dang, he's really promoting this. Oh. They're trying to shoot us out of the sky. Oh my gosh, it's a raid! Foxy! How are you doing, darling? Oh, it's been a while. Or it feels like it's been a while. I've been moving my entire household this weekend, so it feels like it's been 2 weeks. No! Attack of the advertisement. I get hit with those every time, too. And it's like, what, 60 seconds worth? Or is it like a whole 3 minutes? I can't remember. Luckily, or I shouldn't say luckily, but sadly, I have not had a bathroom break, so I can't do a manual commercial break to keep the automatic commercials away. And then they only stay away for like half an hour. It was like 80 seconds. Okay, so what was that, like a minute and a half ish? I purposely like I've had to get into the habit of when I'm rating somebody else's channel, I have to get into the habit of making sure I like go ahead and pull it up, wait for any advertisements to finish before I actually hit the raid button. Cause yes, I've had that happen to me so many times. Oh, don't know why you said 80. I mean, it would be just as easy because I when you go into the options for your commercials, there's like the 60 second, the 90 second, the 3 minute one. Like there's all different sorts of links you can do in there. I usually do that too, but sick brain forgot. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're on the mend though. I know getting sick with anything just sucks. And here's the praying that we someday, sometime soon, get out of this COVID pandemic situation. If people could, just practice just proper personal hygiene. Oof. I know that's rough. Granted, my experience with COVID was like even prior to the vaccinations. It was back in March of last year, is when I had my bout of COVID. And it was literally right on the same day that I was supposed to be getting my COVID shots too. I just came down with it. And that was 20 days worth of COVID I had to fight through. Then got my vaccinations done after that, and it's still, like trying to avoid like the common cold and everything else in between. It is what it is, though. I'm glad it has not knocked you completely out of commission, though. Yeah, granted, like at most it's only supposed to last 10 days, but like, I'm considered to be one of those high risk people where I do have a immune system deficiency. Plus whenever even when it comes to like taking medications, simple things like Tylenol or any prescription, or when I do get sick with something, it always hits me like 10 times worse than the average person. Or it hits me harder. Even when it comes to like alcohol, for example, I am such a freaking lightweight. It's not even funny. But yeah, when COVID hit me, you know, it was like 13 to 15 days worth of COVID, and then I've also caught ammonia right following after that. Ammonia, pneumonia. So I had to get over that also, but it all in all lasted 20 days. How I avoided the hospital, I don't know. I was lucky. Hope you don't have my length of 18 days. Oof, oof. It's so bad. Definitely fuck with your asthmatic lungs. Ooh, yeah. Anything upper respiratory, it just has a field day with. Yes, especially since you're just getting done with streaming and whatnot. Definitely go lay down, get some rest. As they say, drink plenty of water, same old when it comes to just feeling unwell in general. But let me definitely give you a shout out here since you did raid. Thank you so much for that. And of course, for anybody that has not seen my channel before, I am primarily a Final Fantasy XIV streamer, but I've recently just started branching out into other games. We have definitely played Near Automata, Near Replicant, which I still need to go back and finish. Sorry. We played the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, especially since it's been hugely popular recently. I'm hoping maybe kind of sort of make do some Overwatch if I can upgrade my computer enough to handle it without chugging the way through. So that's to be determined. But today, Final Fantasy XIV, we're doing some New Game Plus, kind of just taking a decades look back at rerunning the story again from A Realm Reborn from when I originally played it over a decade ago when this content was still considered to be new. And I'm noticing the difference, the shrinkage that they did with the story content, cut out all the, frou extra material, all the fetch quests that were not necessarily needed. Like I'm seeing what they cut out and what they changed, and it's actually pretty awesome. I've been happy with it so far. Still, ARR doesn't rank nearly as high as the other expansions. Even Stormblood, I know as much as people talking about that one, but, and I say that with a big but, it doesn't mean that it's not good. It just wasn't as like actively exciting or enthralling as much as the other expansions because A Realm Reborn has to build up the foundation for all the other ones to spin off of. So with all the world building and character development and just introduction to these people and the world and the way it works and these relationships, like, yeah, that's kind of the boring part, but it's necessary. I vibrated and I don't know where my phone is. I'll figure that out in a minute. Anywho, we're right now in Final Fantasy XIV. We just assaulted the castrum of the Imperials, where we had to rescue our fellow scions of the Seventh Dawn. We just busted everybody out of jail, basically. And we just saw for the first time that Gaius von Belsar, spoilers for anybody who has just started the game, but Gaius has just put together Ultima and is now trying to shoot us out of the sky with it. That is where we are thus far. It's a boss. Or at least it was at the time. Except their intent is less pure. Or so they think. And now Sid is mad. Oh, wrong button. Dun dun dun! She know who it is. But they were not expecting that. But it is, honey. Look with your own eyes. Well, then fly away. Don't wait for us to be okay, let's go. Stereotypical villain laugh. Pretty sure I got that laugh somewhere on my soundboard. Maybe not that one in particular, but I do have a villain laugh somewhere. There's them old school like Final Fantasy VIII wind graphics with all the hair and everybody's clothes flittering around. Love it. It wasn't your fault, Alpha. No, stop blaming yourself. This game of self pity serves nobody. Or something of that sort. Alpha No always being the diplomat in the situation, of course. Look, you can almost even see like the bags under his eyes where he's so stressed out. Dun dun dun. Let's go. Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rabah mad. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafson the order to sell. That is all. All those like Slavic words that I cannot pronounce. The Maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we'd like to be. I need only give the word to Raoul, because I don't know how to say that either. And then my favorite of the three city-states. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Haha, dragons, because you know, Dragon Song War. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury for his god? 'Tis bad comedy. And then the sweet little precious bean. The Holy See has made his choice. We will proceed without his cooperation. Let us begin, is all that face said. She's got the serious look. It's time to get serious. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. And everybody has their own decree. Van Belser claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our great nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fell. She sells seashores on the seaside. Anyhow, let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all of our peoples. English may be my first language, but it's not my best. Thancred's plight troubles us all, but yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Then let's bust it up. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Nakara, and help them to make the right decision. Moving on. Wow, it's already been at like an hour and a half. Time flies. Minfilia is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance leaders. Grim tidings, Nakara. It seems the word of the Ultima's weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered at the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I feel that they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Nakara, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Which is here in Ul'dah. I was about to say, where do I go? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Do I talk to this person? Yes. And then we can leave the airship landing. My mouse wheel's not working. Hustings strips, right? I think that's where I want to go. Kinda, sorta, not really. Close enough. Is there an Ethernet shard on the other side? There's not. Because, you know, like I don't know Ul'dah like the back of my hand, or that I should. I've only been here how many times in the past 10 years? The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors. Excuse me. You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter. I'm the one that saved the entire universe. Let me in. Then y'all need to agree on something. They make things go boom. But you're making a decision based on fear, which is always a bad decision. Raban speaking his mind as a warlord. I love it in this situation. That's right. That's right. Tell him, honey. We're not gone. Y'all just assumed as much. We got the whole crew, honey. We all came walking up in here. Well, the important ones. I don't want to say it like that, but just saying. Because they don't know how to live in tune with nature. Magitek proves that enough. I remember her specifically saying this voice line 10 years ago because the first time I heard it, I was like, Moulin Rouge? Come what may. However the song goes. I already done forgot. I just know that very line. Hang on. I'm so gonna get myself muted on Twitch for this, but I have to hear it. I have to hear it. I'm breaking all the rules. Here we go. Okay, and we're gonna stop it there. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the entire VOD just like violated on Twitch. So, but yeah, y'all know exactly what song I'm talking about. I just nod my head. Using his own words against him. That's right. Take your bows and arrows and go pew pew. Here, here. Look at Nananamo's face. And she laughs. Did I not just say that? You best believe it, Raban, you sexy. All the time, Raban. More to come. I love how she prides herself on being like a good, upstanding pirate, of all things. Dum da da da. They burn those surrender papers. I was about to say, where did my subtitles go? Anon. Hate that word. Love it and hate it. Especially if it's coming out of Urianje's mouth. And now we go back to the Waking Sands. Pray return to the Waking Sands. At least she's not calling us via Link Pearl to tell us that. Where am I going? Horizon. Ooh, somebody just hit level 2. It's a new little baby player. A little sproutling. Fuzzy Muffins. That's a cute name. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Just whoosh. I remember this part of the story being so, like, invigorating and building up to, you know, the climax of the plot line, but oh my god, with all the bad and shitty stuff that happens later on, just, it hurts. It hurts so hard. But it's so good to see the Waking Sands with alive people this time. Wait, are you, like, the sister to What's-His-Face in Mordona? Oh no, your sister died here. Oh, oh. I'm sad I talked to you now. Yeah, we got different people in here. Who are the people sitting on the floor? Oh, y'all are picking up the mess. Aw, you're sad. I don't want to be in here anymore. Let's go to the. Let's go back to the main story. Here we go. Alright, Minfilia, what you got for us? And you just got done with Leviathan in New Game Plus? Oh, God, how far ahead was Leviathan? I'm just now at the point where we convinced the three city states not to surrender to the Garlean threat with them having developed the Ultima weapon. You say about 30 quests away from where you're at? Okay, not too terribly bad. We can probably start blasting through some of this. Because he's so reliable. Because he felt slightly responsible and he was trying to be the daddy person. Okay, maybe that wasn't going exactly the route I was hoping to. And time again, Miss Minfilia, I think I have proven my allegiance well ahead of time. I'm not sure how I feel about Y'shtola's face back there in the background. Like, if I just take this out, Y'shtola over here on the right hand side, she's got kind of this if I were to assign words to the expression on her face, it's like you look yummy, and that does not fit her persona whatsoever, and it concerns me and makes me feel weird, and I don't like it. Guided by the crystal's will. I mean, you kinda right. The Black Wolf's ultimatum is complete. Operation Archon. Minfilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counteroffensive against the Empire. I can read. All present, let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. Words are hard. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Oh, look, it's the Eorzean map. Is it actually showing less cloud cover because I know what's in that area? Huh. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Otter of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial Strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Ascidians, situated in eastern Vilbrin, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east, in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitek transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the 12 Woods. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants. I've never been able to say his name, but we're just going to call him Ryan. According to our intelligence, the Perfectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Naka, we would have you lead the assault. Raitan is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Mosidians will be as a snake without his head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Raitan's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Mosidians. At that very same hour, the Luminsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, even more so, in the 12's Wood, the Order of the Twin Otter will surround Castrum Oriens. Otter. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridian's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitek field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Naka, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Otter will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Even though there is the lunar well, but besides the point. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Nakara's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. I love that animation. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. That screen is really bright. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the parties of Limsa to the Monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Y'shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Oriange, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return to the Wagging Sands, and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tasaru, please assist your Anjay in any way that you're able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Cause she's just a little journalistic fool. Such a cute little precious bean. Menphilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not on your preparation. I am the warrior of light. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Dun, da, da, da. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Stoic nod. Because Naka doesn't know how to talk. Speak with Allied Communications Officer. Where is that located specifically? She said to the north, right? Yes, exactly to the north. Oh, this is the part where we go to Cape Westwind and fight Raitan. What's his face, right? A big kitty cat riding a bigger, fatter kitty cat. Life is good. You are welcome, Nakaramaho of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Raitan Sassy Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Aldbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. And we are totally going to skip the caverns, and we're just going to fly directly there. I know I said I didn't want to, like, fly and use the mount in abundance, but it's taken freaking forever to get from point A to B in these. Hate to say it, but I'm ready to be like, let's go. There they are. So you're Nakaramaho, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Raitan departed Castrum Ascidians a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels, and I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. As all the lampposts just came on. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1, target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2, likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here, we've got nothing for you neither. Antlion 4, nothing to report as of... Wait, hold up a second. Disregard previous message, target sighted. I say again, target has been sighted. Understood, hold your positions. This is when you get all the ramp up music getting ready for a fight. Attention, all units, this is Lieutenant Aldbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Arkham begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but I know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. Such an invigorating speech, sir. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you the chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Naka, and bring us Raitan's head. May Ralger grant you strength. Yeah, because I totally am okay with killing people. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Sounds so official. And again, we're just gonna fly. Just like fly right over the top of their heads. Don't mind me, just coming through. Even when I stand right in front of them. Oh look, I'm not the only one here. Let's go! It would appear we have unexpected guest. Now where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Akon Slayer? I see, the commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Ascidians. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? I don't know, you want to find out? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Ascidians. Tell them that the Lominsons are coming. At once, my lord. My country snuck out when I said that, too. Or 15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Balsaas first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desires to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered with all his beset with problems, poverty, starvation, lawlessness, strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would have eventually destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. At least by your definition. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Balsaas saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me my noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. My nose is itchy. I am not wont to bear my still needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason... Look at my new lists. They're better than yours. In the name of Lord Van Balser, I, Raitan Sasar Vinia, shall do swear to strike you down. Again, I want to see you try. Is this where I get to queue up in Duty Finder? Or can I queue up with, trustees? Nope. Totally on my own. Oh, that's right! They turned this into a singular duty instance fight. I forgot. I wonder what this... I haven't done this yet. I'm excited. I'm super excited about this. I haven't done this yet. I want to see what they changed. Oop, get out of that. Get out of that. There's actual missiles this time. What shields are these? Oh, wait. Get behind him. I'm assuming those are gonna explode, and I probably need to get away. I was honestly expecting to see more mechs than that. Oh, wait. That is not the end of the fight. I totally could use cardio on myself. You know, trying to be a proper sage over here. What, there's no such thing as friendly fire? Do I win? You bastard! Oh, he mad. He mad. What is he gonna do? Does he just die? Your conviction and courage will not be for naught. This I swear. Burning rage grants him strength beyond his limits. He went inner beast! Ah! Ooh, he stunned me. Ooh, run, Naka. Run again, Naka. See, now this has actually got some mechanics and dancing involved. I like this more. Right hand doesn't feel like such a joke at this point. I like what they did. Oh, they got 4 points. Okay. Ooh, this is actually turning out to be a good long fight here. I am not upset with these changes. Got him. I think. Is he dead? Is that the end of the fight? Okay. Fade to black. But he's twitching. He's not dead. You are stronger than I expected. But I have my honor. I cannot, will not yield. So does that mean we fight more? Oh, yes it does. Can I still attack? I can still attack. He's got me chained into place. I can't move. And he's burning right through my shields. Come on, keep attacking. There we go. That is the longest home gang I've ever seen in my life. Now he's dead. I... Did you mean to say I see you still live? Or you live still? I've mostly finally got all my stuff moved over, so this is my first time actually like with the computer set up and set up at the new place, which is why you like see closet and stuff all over the floor and stuff all over the desk. Yes. Right now this is more of a storage room and everything hasn't been unpacked and put away yet. We're getting there. Thank you. We're super excited to finally be living together too. Naka, are you still there? What news of Raitan? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. Yeah, but I also killed somebody. As Minfilia just chuckles about it. She's a sadistic little devil. That just proved it right then and there. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Raitan Arvana is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Murder can be funny. Murder... Honey, murder is not supposed to be funny. 'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Naka. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we'd no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castor Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Did I say that right? Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders, and I'll be waiting with the main host. Thancred. Bad Thancred. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gates to the void already stand open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Wah ha 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 ha. It's actually getting warm in here. I'm thinking I may actually kind of call it after we're done with these few cutscenes here. One, because I'm still tired. Again, long weekend. And two, it's getting really, really hot in here, and I'm getting kind of miserable. And I have a really good body pillow waiting for me. The prefect is slain. Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Akon Slayer, if the centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Right on. Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. When you coming back to the club, we miss you. I am really hoping to be up and ready for this next upcoming weekend. I'm kind of going to have to get a feel of how this week is going because, again, still a lot of stuff to set up, a lot of stuff to go through. And then, of course, getting back into my regular workflow with my day job and just catching back up with everything with the club over the past few weeks. So we shall see. See, yeah. All the cashrooms are being attacked. Gaius is just like, be gone with you. I'm angry. So this is that answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Acons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, Lord Gaius. Alright, we're gonna turn in this quest right here. Don't even really care what he's got to say. And when we come back, on part 4 of A Realm Reborn, we're going to be speaking with the Allied Communications Officer and pretty much start making our way towards Castrum Meridium, because we are now towards that tail end of that part of A Realm Reborn. We're getting to the post main story content, and then we'll keep working our way until we hit Heaven's Ward, and then the really good stuff starts. But for the time being, like I said, it's late. I'm tired. Still lots of work to do. It's also really hot, so I'm just gonna call it for tonight. So thank y'all for coming along. I am so happy to be coming back. We will, of course, will be streaming again this Wednesday and Thursday night when we've got raid for our P3S progression group. So definitely be there to see who we've actually got participating and how far we can get along this time. We are so close to the end of that fight. Like, our clear, if we can just get consistent people and not have to be like interchanging so often, we've got it. We've got it. We just so close. But I will see y'all then. For now, have a good night.